Hey everyone, this is Jen. This is a 30-minute yoga for strength practice called Tricky Transitions. We're going to begin the practice today standing in mountain pose at the front short side of the mat. If you're using blocks for your sequence, you might place those at the front short side, and we will have some low lunges early on in the flow. So if you like, you can set your blanket up behind your feet so that it's prepared for your low lunge postures. So let's begin by coming into mountain pose at the front short side, joining the prayer hands together at the heart. Press the palms actively toward one another, feeling the chest broaden and reaching the crown of the head upward as the tailbone just ever so slightly feels a sense of drawing downward toward the space between the two heels. On your next inhalation, circle sweep your arms. Reach your arms into extended mountain pose, prayer hands coming together. Bend at your knees, fold forward over your legs. Release your hands, release your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the belly away from the thighs, hands on the blocks, the shins, or the floor. Exhale, fold into your legs, softening in your knees. As you inhale, circle sweep your arms, reach your arms all the way up. Prayer hands coming together, fold forward over your legs again. Coming back into forward bend, release your hands and your head as you arrive. Inhale, lift the belly away from the thighs, reach out long through the crown of your head. As you exhale, fold back into your legs, release and relax through your head. Inhale, let your knees bend, circling your arms around. Exhale, prayer hands coming through the heart, bend at the knees, hinge the body forward over the legs. As you inhale, take your spine into halfway lift. And as you exhale, stepping the left foot back and lowering the left knee down into low lunge. Now, as you breathe in, ground into your front foot, back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up by the ears. Press through the palms, spread through your fingers. Exhale, framing your right foot. Lift your left knee away from the floor. Now we're going to bring the right leg into down dog split. So you're going to inhale, send the right heel up to the sky, press into your hands. Now as you exhale, we're going to curl the right knee into the chest again. We're going to step the foot through and again, take the back knee down to the mat. Inhale, stabilize through the front foot, back knee as you sweep your arms up. Press through the palms, spread through the fingers. Exhale as you bring your hands down. One more time. So you're going to lean a little bit more into the left hand as you send your right heel up, ground down equally through both hands. One last time. Exhale, scoop the left knee in, step the left foot through, and take the right knee down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Draw your tailbone down, this time at the top, a little softening through the elbows so the hands can join together. Let your elbows begin to bend so that your thumbs start to draw down toward the back of the neck, the elbows slightly hugging in to the sides of the head, tailbone down, possibly tip the chin upward, taking a slight back bend. As you take your next inhalation, send your arms back up, gaze straight forward. Exhale, let your hands come down. Press into the back ball of the foot. Lift the knee away from the floor. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, cartwheeling the arms around, warrior two pose. Straightening your right knee on your next exhale, hinging your body out into extended triangle pose. Right hand coming down to the shin bones, draw the tailbone slightly down and open through the chest as you stretch your left arm toward the sky. Taking a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your hands to frame your right foot. Spin off your back heel. Now we're going to take the right foot up one more time to down dog split. So you're going to lean a little bit into your left hand and send your right heel up into down dog split. We're going to come into fallen star. So be mindful of where your right foot lands because we don't want to land it on the blanket. So you're going to curl your right knee into your chest and send your right foot over to the left. So you can spin to the inner edge of your left foot. Land on the outer edge of your right foot as your left arm extends, sometimes called the fallen triangle pose. So take the tailbone down, feel the anchoring of your right hand, give rise to your hips as you stretch upward through your left arm, palm, and fingers. Last breath in. Exhale as your left hand comes down, unthread the right foot, downward facing dog. Pausing here, deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Take a last inhalation. As you exhale, look up to your hands, bend your knees, walk or lightly float your feet up to your hands. Inhale, lift out through your spine halfway. Exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, soften your knees, sweep your arms out to the sides, reach all the way up. Prayer hands coming through the heart. Hinge your body forward over your legs, coming into forward fold. Inhale as you lift your belly away from your thighs. Reach out long through the crown of your head. Exhale as you step your right foot back and allow your right knee to come down to the mat. Inhale, circle sweeping your arms, reaching your arms upward and along the sides of your face. And as you exhale, let your hands land, framing your front foot. Lift your back right knee. So you want to press a little more into the right hand so that you can inhale, send your left leg up. Now the left hand now grounds down, downward dog split, left heel rising. Exhale, scoop your left knee into your chest as lightly as you can. Step forward and take the back right knee down. As you inhale, let your arms circle sweep, reaching them along the sides of your face. As you exhale, let your hands come down. Lift your right knee, lean a little extra weight into your right hand as you send your left heel back up. This time, exhale, curl the knee in. We'll land the foot down for a longer hold now. So let the back knee come down and inhale, sweep the arms by the sides of the face. So you're going to create just a little softening in the elbows so that the prayer hands can come together. The tailbone can start to draw down. Let your elbows bend so your thumbs come toward the back of your neck. Your elbows will slightly hug in toward the sides of the head, almost creating just a little support for the back of your head as you tip your chin upward. Deep inhale and exhale. As you take your next breath in, take your arms up as your tailbone goes down. Exhale, let your hands come down. Frame your front foot, lift your back knee, turn your back heel to the mat. Inhale, warrior two, rising up, face the right long side of your yoga mat. Straighten your left knee, take your body, leaning the body forward so that the left hand can tip down to the shin bones while the right arm reaches up. Take the tailbone slightly down so that the belly button draws in toward the front line of the spine. Expand downward through your feet as you expand open across your chest and your arms. Deep breath in. On your next exhale, bend your front knee, come to frame your front foot, spinning off your back heel. So one more down dog split, so lean a little extra weight into the right foot to send the left leg up. Okay, we're coming into that fallen star, fallen triangle shape. So again, be mindful of where the left foot lands. We don't want to land it on a blanket. So exhale, curl the left knee in. As you start to send your left foot to the right, you're going to spin to the inner edge of your right foot. Land on the outer edge of your left foot, ground down into your left hand so that your hips lift, engaging through the obliques as your right arm stretches up. Press into the left hand, creating a sense of stability as you feel a sense of ease and lightness as the body reaches up. Take a deep inhale. And on your next exhale, let your right hand land, unthread the left foot, so come back to down dog. Deep inhale and deep exhale. If your blanket's there, you might take the blanket and just lightly fold it and slide it to the right or to the left. Taking a last breath in. And now as you're exhaling, take your gaze forward, bend your knees, walk or take a light hop with your feet coming forward. Inhale, lift through your spine, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let your knees bend, sweep your arms up by your ears. As you exhale, join your prayer hands and bring your prayer hands into your heart. You're going to let your weight begin to transition into your right foot, reach through the crown of your head, and bring your left foot and knee into stork position. So the thigh is going to lift up toward the ribs. Reach through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to start to draw your left heel toward your buttocks. Begin to bend the right knee as you lean the body forward. Start taking the left foot back. We're going to land that left foot into a high lunge. It's going to press the ball of the foot down into the floor as it lands. Reach up through the sides of the body and the arms. Exhale, bring your hands to frame your front foot. And you're going to step back into single leg plank. So this right foot's going to remain lifted as you reach it back, plank pose with the right leg up. Reach through the crown of the head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, move toward the tips of the left toes. Hover just 3 or 4 inches down. Right foot's going to come down as your hips come down. Heart pulls through cobra pose. Exhale, send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep inhale. And last exhale here. So one more final inhale. Use your next exhale to gaze forward. Ground into the hands, bend the knees, walk or lightly hop the feet forward. Inhale, lift through your spine halfway. And exhale, fold into your legs. Inhale, bend your knees and reverse, rise up. Prayer hands are going to come together. Bring them down into your heart. Allow your weight to begin shifting into your left foot. Reach up through the crown of your head and begin to bring your right leg into stork. So draw the belly button in, take the tailbone slightly down, and press strong into the left sole of the foot. Take your breath in, remain lifted through your heart. As you exhale, begin to draw your right heel in toward the buttocks. Start to send the right leg back as you bend into your left knee. Begin hinging your body out. Now we're going to be landing that right foot into high lunge. So reach back, bend the left knee. Let the right ball of the foot come down. Stretch the arms up by the ears. Find lightness through the spine. Exhale, hands come to frame the front foot. Single leg plank pose. So ground into the hands and into the right ball of the foot. Send the left leg back. Keep it lifted. Take your next exhale. Move toward the tips of your right toes a few inches lower. Exhale. Inhale as the top of the left foot comes down. Lift through your heart and exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhalation, we're going to ground into the left ball of the foot. You're going to inhale, send your right heel up into downward dog split. Exhale as you curl your right knee in and step your right foot near your right wrist. So we're in high lunge. This stance might be slightly shorter than usual, so you could take your back left foot and maybe step forward like an inch or two. Now you're going to ground into your right foot. Your right knee is bent. You're just going to simply start to lift the body and slide the hands up to the heart. Okay, we're going to be taking the left leg and bringing the left leg over the right for eagle legs. So you're going to breathe in here, and as you exhale, you want to start to lean your body 20 to 30 degrees forward. You're going to press really strong into your right foot, put a little baby bend in that back left knee. You're going to press off the left foot, start to lift the left leg up and forward, wrapping it around your right leg for eagle legs. So we're going to keep eagle legs, but keep the hands at the heart for a moment. Draw the tailbone slightly down and keep reaching up through the crown of your head. Now here we're going to take the right hand, let the right hand come to the right thigh and stretch your left arm up by your left ear. And as you take your next breath in, the top left leg is going to start to unwind and you're actually going to send it back behind your right leg. I call it the curtsy squat. You're going to let the left ball of the foot ground down, bend your knees a little bit more, slide your right hand down your right thigh and take a side tilt over to the right. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. As you breathe in, come to the center, left foot lands. Arms are going to stretch up and along the sides of your face. Exhale, prayer hands come through the heart. Fold your body forward over your leg. From forward fold, take a breath in, lift out through your spine halfway. And as you exhale, we're going to step the right foot back. So remember, we are going to be making that transition from this shape to the eagle leg. So your stance might not be quite as long as it usually is. So press into your feet, keep your left knee bent, and you're going to start to rise up so that you can place your hands at your heart center in prayer. So press the hands strong, feel the heart lifted, tip the body forward. Now you want to bend a little more in that back right knee. So you want to stabilize through your left foot, press off, and then begin to lift the left leg forward and then around the left leg. So you come into eagle legs. So draw the belly button in, take the hips down a bit, keep reaching up through the crown of the head. Stabilizing here to then take the left hand to the left thigh and stretch the right arm up. Okay, keep activating down through the left foot. The right leg's going to start to unwind, and then you're just going to take your right foot and step it back behind your left. Press into the right ball of the foot, and then slide your left hand down your left thigh as you lean over, stretching through the right side of the body. Last deep breath in and last deep breath out. And then as you inhale, let your right foot land, let your arms reach up by your ears. And then as you exhale, join your prayer hand and slide your prayer hands down into your heart. Okay, we're going to take standing figure 4 here. And so this is a pose that I often do like to use the blocks for. So that can be a possibility for you. Okay, coming to stand back into the mountain position. We're going to let the weight start to come into the left foot. We're going to bring the right foot up. Let the left knee bend a bit so that the right ankle can come across the left thigh. Then you can take your hands and bring them to your heart as you move your hips back like you would do for chair pose. Now you can always stay right here, or you can also take this pose with the hands placed upon the wall. Otherwise, we're going to do some movement here, transitioning forward and then back up. So if you like, you can stretch your arms by the sides of your face, let the sides of your body get nice and long. And then as you exhale, you're going to start to bring your body forward, and your hands can come to lightly land on your blocks, or maybe they come all the way down to the floor. Now, strengthen down through the left foot. Feel the 4 corners of the left foot stay grounded. And then as you inhale, bring your upper body back into chair pose. And then as you exhale, you can let your hands start to come down and your body can start to fold in. And then again, inhale, let your body and your arms begin to rise up. And then as you exhale, come back into forward fold. And then this last rise on this one will be the last one on this side. So inhale, let your body rise back up. Press into your left foot, start to uncross your right foot, let your right foot land. Moving into the second side. So here we're going to start to shift the weight into the right foot. Start to bend in the right knee a bit to lift up the left foot and cross the left ankle over the right thigh in the figure 4 shape. Now you're going to begin to let your prayer hands come to your heart as you sink your hips down toward the floor in the shape of chair pose with the hips. So you can always stay here or place the hands on the wall for extra support as we hold. Otherwise, the arms might come up and along the sides of your face, taking a breath in. And then as you exhale, you'll begin to lean the body forward, placing the hands upon the blocks or the floor. And then you can breathe in, ground into the right foot, and as gracefully as possible, let the body transition back up, upper body in chair pose. Exhale, start to hinge the body forward, letting the hands come down to rest on the blocks or the floor. Press into the right foot and then begin to inhale, lengthen through the spine, reach the arms upward by the ears. And then as you're exhaling, allow your hands to come down to your blocks. Feeling the gentle fold in. One more transition up. So ground into your right foot and inhale. Begin to bring the torso long. Stretch up through the arms. Press into your right foot. Uncross your left ankle. Bring the left arm down and let the arms come down. Interlocking your hands behind your low back, gently draw your palms toward one another with a little bit of softness in the elbows. Start to send the knuckles down toward the floor as you begin to lift up just a bit through the heart and chin. Exhale as you begin to allow your knees to bend and hinge your body forward over your legs, coming into the forward fold. As you're arriving there, you can feel your chin release a little more into the chest while the crown of the head reaches down. Take a breath in, and as you're exhaling, begin to release the interlock of your hands. Take your feet a little wider for Garland Pose, so heels in and toes slightly out. Allow your knees to begin to bend so that the hips start to come down and the prayer hands can come to the heart. Taking this pose just as a way of settling and grounding the more active energy that we created through the practice today. Deep inhale and deep exhale. So life is often very unpredictable and we can feel like we're dealing with a lot of curveballs. So just coming back into the breath, using the awareness of the breath to get you centered in the moment so that you feel able to handle whatever's in front of you. Now, if the hips are low, you may be able to take this transition without the hands. Otherwise, use the hands to go behind the hips as you come down. You're going to start to let your hips come down. Reach your arms forward as your hips come down. Let your feet rise up. Knees can remain bent. Press through your heels, spread through your toes, lift through your heart. We're going to take the arms to the right as the legs twist to the left. Come through the center. Take the arms to the left as the legs twist to the right. And again, coming through the center, over to the right with the arms, over to the left with the legs. Come through the center, over to the left with the arms, over to the right with the legs. Come through the center, press through your palms, spread through your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, let your feet land, let your hands land back behind you. Shrug your shoulders a bit up to your ears, wide feet, sway your legs side to side. Okay, and then hips to about the center of the mat as you bring your body all the way down. Let your knees go wide, or knees point up rather, feet go wide. Stretch your arms out and sway your legs. Okay, let's pause with the knees pointed up. Draw the right thigh into the body. Take the hands first around to the right shin bones. You can draw the thigh into the ribs. Then let the hands loop along to the back of the right leg as you stretch your right leg up to the sky. You can take your left knee, you can always keep it where it is. You can reach the left leg out along the floor, activating the back of your thigh into your hands. Okay, one more deep round of breath. So if your left knee is bent with the foot flat, you might stretch it out for a moment. Exhale, bend your right knee. We're gonna send the right leg out along the floor as well. And then both feet are gonna walk over to the left a bit. Take your right foot and cross your right ankle over your left. Left hand lands on the left thigh, and then just take the banana pose. So it's a side tilt here. So just reach out long through your right arm, right side body, outer right hip. All right, slowly bringing your body back to the center, shoulders to the center. Pause for a moment, that little mini Shavasana. And then allow your knees to bend, feet come flat. Let's take those poses on the second side before we end the practice. So knees pointing up, pick up your left foot, hug your left thigh into the ribs, hands on the front shin bones to give a gentle squeeze in. And then we're gonna bring the hands to the back of the left thigh, send the left heel up toward the ceiling. You can keep your right knee bent with your right foot flat, or you can take your right leg and send it out along the mat. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Okay, one last breath in. So if you have your right knee bent, pointing up, you might send your right leg out along the mat. And then as you exhale, allow your left knee to bend. And then send your left leg out also. Walk your feet to the right. Take your left heel and foot, lift it up, cross it over your right ankle. Right hand lands on the right thigh and side tilt over, opening through the left side of your body. Last exhale, and then let your body come back to the center. Let your legs extend out long in Shavasana. The body settles downward, palms can face up. Palms facing up, open to the space that is above you and surrounds you, inviting that quality of spaciousness and expansiveness into your body, your mind, and your heart. Coming back to the feeling of your body supported by the earth. Allow your knees to bend one at a time. Place your feet flat, and then you're going to roll your body over to the right or to the left side. Press your hands downward and slowly rise up to your seat. Sit tall, let your hands come together at your heart in prayer. The light within me bows to that same light within you. Namaste.